Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this, part 13, Tides of Nope. Tides of... what is it? Numenéra. Okay, so I did kind of end the last video a bit, I mean not abruptly, but I was kind of like, I just don't understand what needs to be done here. So I wanted to go read up on it. Apparently these things will attract the stitches to them, which, I don't know, makes it easier for me to move around maybe? I don't quite understand. So let's just go for it.
Let's not tangle with the Steiger if we don't have to.
I mean, I don't want to, but I kind of have to in some way, shape or form, you know?
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. Sure enough.
A mound of chitinous plates bulges with cloudy amniotic fluid. In the center, a cluster of leathery shelled eggs the size of a fist lie intertwined, coursing with electricity. Antennae protrude near one end, and calcified joints curve inward near the other. The nest shares many features with the other stitcher, but the anatomy has shifted and expanded to protect its gestating embryos. As Tibia approaches this cluster, the mortared limbs creak and shake a few millimeters. The smell of dust and fungus seeps into his nose. At a level almost below hearing, clicks and rumbles quiver from deep within the mass. An invisible force tugs on the metal objects in your possession as Tibia comes close. It is not strong, but it is insistent. Something hidden in the nest seems to be exerting a magnetic attraction. It doesn't feel dangerous, at least not yet. Okay, so we don't have an action. That's like such a waste of a round though.
Go.
Because even if I can get my character to move, yeah, that's it, pretty much, huh?
Let's do it.
Alright, in you come, buddy. My hope is, if we can get them all to have to run around and sort of follow me around, maybe they won't encircle us, but I'm not quite sure how the best way to do this, what the best way to do this would be. Okay, nice. Alright. What? Alright, move. You failed me.
On it.
Oh, I can't do this any better. Can I... Okay. Smashing. Okay, perfect. Done. Okay, so you swing with as much force as you can muster. You smash apart the eggs in a matter of seconds. Oh, is that what I wanted to do?
Yes.
I thought I wanted to collect the eggs. Was that not what I wanted to do?
Yes.
Oh no! Okay, whatever, I'm sorry.
Fine.
You know what? Maybe at this point I won't even bother with the eggs, because if I can just get my peeps down to this door, I think we're okay. And I would prefer to do that right now than... I have to sort of struggle to figure this out. Ooh, no, go away! How'd you get in so far?
I'm going.
Let's do it.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, the biggest
Get
issue
me
is going to
outta
be
here.
getting... Yeah. How far can he run?
It's a plan.
Ah, shivers. He's going to get circled.
Can't die.
Absolutely. On my way.
I can't die.
Fine.
Coming.
I need help. I'm going.
All right.
Okay, I guess that's how those work, so maybe I should have just hung out up here for a little bit. I really don't know. If we can get out of here, let's get out of here. Okay, so that's back to the lair. I don't really know if I want to go back there. At least can I rest somewhere first? Oh, hello, you're a mirror. A staggering array of mirrors and lenses circulate you. Cables run from their backs to various machines scattered throughout the room. Your hands ache at the sight of this sanctuary, this workshop. Your predecessor spent many hours here and your body remembers. Behind the display you hear a hinged creak. Study the lenses and mirrors. The mirrors twitch as you gaze from surface to surface. Eventually you realize why. They are attuned to your mind. You can move each one as effortlessly as your own hand. Every surface shows something else besides your reflection. A sliver of glass highlights a red cord around your throat. A small oval mirror lingers on a pulsing blue star beneath your forehead. The mirrors on either side of the large central mirror periodically flash purple. The tiny lenses above it all crane their necks to study you. One of them appears to be shivering. You sense that the tiny lenses are moving with purpose and hold still. They carefully swivel to focus on your arms, and you see something odd. The you in the audience of lenses is bigger, stronger. You feel a painful twinge in the crook of your arm, and one of the lenses goes cloudy grey. Jeez, we've got so many options here. I mean, let's just look into the large central mirror. Of all of them, this mirror seems to be the most mundane. It shows your unaltered reflection, the crease between your eyebrows as you concentrate, and the gaunt, staring creatures in the hallway behind you. Focus on the creatures?
I'm ready to learn something new.
The mirror strains at your bidding, and you see the things behind you clearly. They're bony, nude, snuffling at the air through a slit in their swollen faces. One of them wheels around, fixing you with a single hungry eye. It stumbles towards you, feet scraping across the stone. The rest stagger after it, slurping and grasping. I don't want to hurt you. Return to your realm. A warning does not deter them. Snuffling and choking, they stagger at you, claws outstretched. No! Alright, I'll just jump to here. I ended up letting my peeps die because I was like, I don't even know. Yeah, anyways. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a fantastic way of making characters in this game, but like I feel like that's going to come with trial and error and a lot of practice. Alright, nice. At least we're here. I thought we'd end up back in the
Enjoying this whole death and resurrection thing?
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, well that's something at least. We died, but we're still here. My poor dudes are like hanging on in there. This hasn't really been the most successful attempt at playing a game I've ever done.
Yes.
I will say that. I don't know if I want to look at all of these mirrors.
doing
Maybe
it
I'll have a
now.
look around first. Except I don't think there is anything here but the mirrors, you know?
Yes, now. I'll remember that.
Okay, a tome of singing thorns. You flip open the cover of the Tome of Singing Thorns. On the title page is a cast-off's tattoo divided into 5 curving triangular shapes, the color of each tide, with a small inscription beneath. You try turning to the next page but can't. It's as if the pages are a solid block of paper. You lay your hand on the title page's rough, somewhat metallic surface, and the sharp triangular shapes spring up around your fingers with a vibrating hum. The possibility of losing your fingers to this book was a danger Felinda somehow neglected to mention. Go read the inscription. It is written in a firm, sharp hand that nearly carved the letters through the page. Symptoms: cyanosis, hemophilia, spontaneous bruising, jaundice, agria. See her as she was. You do not deserve to forget what you lost. I mean, cyanosis is blue, hemophilia is blood, so that's red. I don't know what spontaneous bruising would be. Jaundice is yellow. And I don't know what agria is. You experimentally run your finger along the back of the blue thorn. The moment raises a cool, complex note from the curved surface. Okay, go red. And then it was bruising, so I'm going to go indigo. And then jaundice. And then whatever the other one is can be silver. So it hangs in the air, growing ever louder. The notes surrounding you scatter into silence as if swept aside by an impatient hand. The book blurs open, flipping from page to page faster than you can read. But still you catch glimpses. Neat tables of strange creatures and their tidal affinities. Dwindling question marks on each page as the author understood more and more. And through it all you feel the book reading you. Touching parts of your mind, erasing uncertainties and reopening portions that have long been closed. Yeah, 1 intellect! Woohoo! The book closes with a firm, satisfying thud. So is that really all we had to do? Yeah, okay, I guess. Okay, so I've just been editing part 13 and I just need an extra 5 seconds, so let's continue exploring this area. I also only just realized that this book is the book we need to return to the lady up in Circus Minor, so sweet! I've gotten something done!
I'm going.
It's always exciting. This device looks like it was once part of some larger device or network of devices embedded in the rock beneath the city. Thick cables disappear into holes in the wall. The machine gives off a low hum just at the edge of your hearing. Touching the etched surface reveals a display interface, but it seems unresponsive to your gestures and commands. The display does show a vast network of other devices it must be connected to. If you're reading it correctly, there's a vast array of machines and engines operating somewhere underneath the city. This interface might control them. Oh, and I wonder if these will also do anything to the generators on the surface. You poke it, swipe it, yell at it, speak gently to it, but the interface is completely unresponsive to your commands. Alright, let's maybe suss out these other machines.
On
And
it.
then we'll go back to the mirrors, but I'm going to follow a walkthrough for that bit. Ooh, and the music's just changed a bit, so maybe this is an important machine. You poke idly around this old machine. It feels strangely and vaguely familiar, but memory's faint itch is fleeting. You have the barest feeling of images and information flickering around you, but nothing concrete and nothing that lasts for more than a millisecond. You run your hands across the machine, try to lift it and interact with it in other ways, but nothing seems to work. It's a mystery to you. The flickering and the incomprehensible data reminds you of Callistige. She'd likely know what to make of this device. No, if only Callistige was here. Okay, so I guess it is just the mirrors then, huh? Because I can't really interact with either of these machines.
On my way.
Because apparently I'm an idiot. Alright, so hilariously, when I was checking the walkthrough and what I needed to do in this area, if you look at the big mirror, which is what I did, if you threaten the creatures, that will actually completely avert the crisis. And I just, it's not generally how I play threatening people, so whoopsies. So reach for the shivering lens. You raise your hand, the tiny lens bends towards it, then flinches away with a soft boing, but not before you catch a glimpse of something small and shapeless moving inside. Shy little thing, whatever it was. You turn your attention back to the mirror. Are you afraid of me? The lens goes quite still, then tips towards you ever so slightly, like a child peering over a cliff. Thoughts spill through the tilting glass into your mind. Your gift is immediately overwhelmed. These are not words or symbols or any language you recognize. They are aware. Aware that they are thoughts and in your head. At the moment of realization, they awaken within your mind, reorganizing your thoughts into images that communicate what the creature in the glass is thinking. A circle carved in the dust, speaking its shape without words. And inside the glass, tendrils of thick liquid stream from the corners of the lens, coiling thread by thread into a perfect vibrating sphere. In seeing it, it sees you and smashes itself against the glass, turning it utterly black. Looks alive, he says, hands on his hips. Not that looks mean anything. Gone, is it? Tibir says, taking a step forward again. What a tragedy. He winks at you. It might have been worth something. And yet, something has changed in your mind. You hear whispers too distant to understand. You feel a presence swirling within you, reveling in the alignment of your tides. You hear a voice speak a single word, a word that echoes across the labyrinth, calling to you.
Updated my journal.
Cute. Actually, I'm just looking at the time, and I don't think I'm going to make it through this whole mirror in this sort of the end of this video.